Truthful, Truth Mafia music, we be bringing the truth that the mainstream hides.
And then let me pull this back. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. How do I have pink on here? What is going on right now? 1 second, guys. Well, I guess we're rocking pink today on this one. Oh, there we go. Let's get back to our normal color. Okay. So on 9/11, we had Flight 11. How do I make that? Okay, there we go. On 9/11, we have Flight 11 hit the Twin Towers, which look like two 11s in the sky, right? In New York City. How many letters is in New York City, guys? 11. And New York is the 11th state in the 13 original. And then what happened? Boom, we invade Afghanistan. Oh, Afghanistan, 11 letters. And there wasn't one Afghanistan person on that damn plane. There were 19 Saudi Arabians. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see us invade there. Well, Afghanistan had all the opium, poppy. So the first thing we did, we surround their fields. We send in our armies. We destroy the museums. We destroy all the monuments. Why? Because we're going through a global reset. We go through these global resets, guys, every time humanity reaches a certain state of awakening. So let's go through some of these things because there's a big connection here with, I want to share my screen with you guys and show you some things on the decoding. There's a huge connection between tornadoes. I don't know what the hell's going on with this, and Iran. I just started noticing it this morning. I'm like, what the hell is up with this synchronicity between Iran and tornadoes? So let me show you what I'm talking about. My people's, I can see you guys on the screen. Okay, cool. What's up, everybody? Make sure you smash that like button, share the video, please. We appreciate it. All the links are down in the description. And this video is sponsored by Bodyalign. One of our sponsors are amazing platform guys. They help you to protect yourself from all this EMF, 5G. It's just an amazing product. I use it every day. That link is down below as well. So just a little promotion real quick before we get going. And now we're ready to dig into this. A lot of the new people haven't been around for one of our live decodes. So I thought it'd be cool to do with you guys. 11 likes, knowledge. Oh, wow. Interesting. That's a synchronicity, bro, because we are definitely in some type of simulation. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show you. We are in a simulation. Should I just share the entire screen or go thing by thing? I'm just going to do the whole screen. So we might go down a tornado for a second. It looks like you'll see. Hide that. Okay, got it. Now how do I add my screen there? Oh, like this. Boom. Now you guys see what I see. Okay, first thing I want to show you. Iran. For all you that don't know, oh, that's where the Kush, that's where let me light this Kush up. Matter of fact, I'm smoking some, it's called GMO, and it's not genetically modified organisms. It's a Kush, but it's actually a really good one. Oh, let's get this rich one. Okay, so Persia, this is Iran, guys. Persia at one time was the superpower of the world. Look at, I mean, it controlled everything. Not only did it control everything, it the next biggest empire during that time in around 500 BC when they were at their apex would have been Egypt, Kemet, right? Ran by our melanated brothers and sisters until it was infiltrated. And then that's how Cleopatra got on the throne. She wasn't freaking melanated. She was Caucasian because she came from Macedonia. She was from that bloodline. That was from what's his name? Oh man, damn, I can't think of his name right now, and it's gonna drive me nuts. But his bloodline is the one that set up that Greek lineage in Kemet, which became Egypt. Alexander the Great, his father, I can't remember his dad's name, but his dad was killed when he came back. They sent him away for a while. Then his dad's name was Philip, right? So he was killed, and right in front of Alexander. And then Alexander conquered the whole world. Like, they were a much smaller army than Persia, and they literally destroyed Persia. Then he went over, set up camp in modern day Egypt, and became a living god in Egypt, right? And then when he dies, his general took over, his top man, and they set up that dynasty that ruled till the end. That's why when the British Museum did the remember when they did the thing on the pharaohs, they all had red hair and blue eyes, and well, that's because it was from that bloodline, from that lineage. And you see the Phoenicians right here, guys. You know what they are, right? Phoenicians. That's really the Canaanites. Look, over here's Athens. There's Macedon. This is where he was from. So he came from this. At that time, Persia ran that. Look, he came from here and conquered all that, took it all over. You got to think, they didn't have, well, allegedly, they didn't have cars. I believe they had much more than cars. That's my personal opinion. I think we come from a very, very advanced civilization in ancient times. Like this time, 5000 BC, it was probably so much further advanced than we are now. That's my opinion. And if you look into the Tartarian Empire and these global resets, you'll see how every time it seems like humanity begins to wake up, it got some type of like super heart freaking, maybe it's the size of a solar simulator. If you ever seen one of them solar simulators, they got some type of machine that causes these global cataclysms that we call pole shift or the Phoenix phenomenon, whatever you want to call it, right? There are many different names. But check this out. We had, can you guys see everything I'm seeing right now? Let me check. Yeah, they can. All right, cool. All right, so check. Look, guys, look at this. Iran strikes Gulf allies again. Nationwide storm brings snow, tornado risk. This was 7 hours ago. So here's Iran and the tornado in one story, okay? Now, first, what's Iran equal? 322 and 66. Okay, so 322 is the number of skull and bones. But these two numbers go together. And why did they have Lahaina? All them cities burnt down. Now what's happening? The rollout of smart cities, just like LA. They had smart LA 2020 or LA 28. And then we found that out after they burnt the city down, which was the rollout of smart city. Just like down in North Carolina, where they got all them people's lithium out of the ground. So if you don't think we have the technology to play with the weather, you must not be paying attention of what's going on. We've had a record number of these global events taking place in the last 10 years that we've never seen before. And they're keeping our attention away from weather and focusing on everything that don't matter. You know what I mean? Everything that doesn't matter, they want us to focus on. So let me show you what that number ties into. 66 and 322 is what we just seen, right? Well, the rollout of the smart cities, guys, what do they want us to do? They want us to link with the technology, right? Link with AI. That's what the black goo, the nanotech is. Look at the two numbers. They want to add 3 strands of 22 to your 44 base pairs of DNA. And the third strand is laced with the nanotechnology. That's the 322 and the 66 together. Okay, because you got 22 plus 22 plus 22, which is 66. And that's the two numbers we're seeing, right? With the whole Iran situation. And they went a little over their timeline because they said they were gonna take out the whole Middle East within 15 years after 9/11. So that would have been 2016. That was when we was running Jade Helm and all them operations. I guess we didn't get it done in that time. But Iran is pretty much the last place, guys, they really got to wrap it up. So let's see here. First of all, this happened on the 7th, guys. So this one just happened. So I want you to see that you're going to start to see the connection between tornadoes and Iran. And tornado kills 4, injures more than a dozen in rural Michigan. That's another thing I keep seeing. Michigan connected to all this stuff because there was just another event. Let me go to my AI that pulled up all this shit. Where's the Michigan one? This is all that what's happened, guys, in the last. Russia claims advance in Ukraine. Where's the Middle East war disrupts global medicine supplies, which we know they plan that, and I guarantee they're going to benefit from that too. Something in Michigan though. Middle East war disrupts pharma. It's all about pharma, cancer. What the hell? Very interesting. Very interesting. And who told you to watch the cancer thing in headlines? Remember we seen it with when they said the Kate Middleton died, and then we started seeing cancer over and over again in headlines. You'll see coding like this. And it's how these so-called elites that run the world communicate with each other. It's also we got some type of simulation that we're living in. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. Oh yeah. And then they're talking about major market crashes too. Massive storm system hits the U.S. with tornado and blizzard threats. This was okay. Let's see when this one was. Damn, 300,000 people without power. Oh shit! Was that on the 13th? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is okay. So March 13th. Oh, shit. Look at it. 69 miles per hour, guys. What's the symbol for cancer? The 6-9. Now, this began on March 13th. March 13th of 2020, Trump handed power to FEMA. That was the day Trump handed power to FEMA. Remember, they still got power. So you need to look into that and what that really means. Then Obama gets bit by the serpent on 3/13. He got the code red, Corona, on that day. That's also the day the Pope came in, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, on 3/13 of 2013, which 2013, 20 plus 13 is what? 33. How much you want to bet 33 is in this story somewhere? If we look through it, I guarantee you that it is. Watch. I'll bet you $1 million somewhere in here we'll find it. Because this shit is all a script. Bam. Right there it is. 33. Right in your face. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This shit is so crazy. And this is the one. So the 15th, that was the beginning of, well, that's the day they say Julius Caesar got stabbed, I believe, on the Ides of March. Damn. Okay, so. And then tornado. Let me see something. The number 4, they said 4 people died in this one. Well, the number 4 is the only number in the whole world that there's actually a it's 322 on the computer. Look, guys, 322. Talk about synchronicity. The number 4 is often associated with death. So you know how we're scared of the number 13, which is interesting. What's the number 13 reduced to? 1 plus 3 is 4. It all comes back to 4. It's the only number in the world there's a phobia of. It's called tetraphobia, and that's fear of the number 4, right? Which people are like, oh, the 4 elements. Well, there's really 5 elements, but that's beside the point. They lie to us and don't tell us all the truth. Ether is an element, which they took off the elements, says it doesn't exist, but I think we know it does exist. And US I want the tornado one because I want to see something here. Ain't tornado 666 and let me see. I think it's Sumerian. Yeah. Sumerian, and you got 111. Okay, this is interesting. 111 33 666. Okay. Let me go back to that story. We were just at right here. Right? 33 111. Where's the 666? Where you at, you little fucker? Damn, I can't believe they had that many power outages. That was like the whole East Coast right there. And you know what, guys? My internet was down until 3 o'clock today. I'm in Ohio. I'm not even in this zone. But I was going to do this with you earlier, but the internet was down. So I don't know what the hell is going on the East Coast, but we're getting blasted right now. And then right up in this area too, which right here's Ohio. So this would be Michigan, where all that crazy shit's taking place. There was just like riots there or something over this stuff that's going on with Iran. That's what I was looking for to show you, that Michigan was involved in the tornado and caught up in the situation with Iran. So they're in that narrative, the tornado narrative. Michigan, I believe, is one of the biggest places, maybe outside of Philadelphia. It's between them two, for Muslim brothers and sisters that live in this country. And I got a problem with no religion. I love everyone, Muslim, Christian, Jew. I don't care what you are. I don't believe in organized religion myself. I believe in God, Jesus, and have a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into all the indoctrination shit though. But here, Iran strikes Gulf allies again as regional conflict spreads. Did it say that was the tornado one? Okay, let's watch this.
Iran hits American allies again. Drones, missiles, and new attacks across the Gulf. Iran's foreign minister now firing back at President Trump. Plus, the Strait of Hormuz choking global oil. Trump now pressuring other countries to send in warships. And a wild weather whiplash. Blizzard winds in the plains help ignite massive wildfires, while snow and bitter cold slam the Midwest.
See, it's all connected to weather. Ain't that interesting? Weather and Iran. Them are the two. You'll notice the stories. If you start paying attention, you'll notice this pattern recognition. It'll blow your mind. It's like they're all freaking connected. And there's some Michigan too. There's something going on there that I haven't totally figured out yet. But right here, multiple tornadoes across Michigan kill at least 4 people. That was the one we looked at. I wonder what Michigan equals, guys. I've never really looked into Michigan because never cared to. I mean, I go to Detroit a lot, but let's see here. Michigan. numbers do we have in the Michigan category? I don't see nothing that strikes me out of the ordinary there for Michigan. Oh, well, let me try this. Michigan. Maybe. Is this the one? Iraq oil ports stop operating after tanker attacks official Iraq oil. And now gas has just skyrocketed. Like this wasn't part of their whole plan, guys, with the gas all the way. You know, I mean, come on, man. When did we see this stuff last time? During 9/11, right? You got the 138 right there. That's Trump's number. I think it's it's 88 in English ordinal, but if you put Donald, see 138. That's his number. And if you look into this guy named Archaics on YouTube, he has this theory about these global cataclysms that happen every 138 years that we go through these cyclical events. So it's interesting. We got a president right now that equals 138. And he, you know, his theory is that we go through these 138 year cyclical events. And I've interviewed him several times. You could look on the channel here. You can watch, I think there's 3 or 4 interviews of me and him. And I asked him in the interview, he said that, because I clearly asked him, what do you think the Phoenix phenomenon is? Do you believe it's like a planet like Nibiru on elliptical orbit? No, but he says no. He believes like me, we live in some type of simulation and in some type of technology. Now listen, I don't know if that is really what's causing the global cataclysms, or if it's just cyclical. You know what I mean? How the world works. And none of us really know that. If we came on here and said we did, we would be a liar. But I think we can all see that all this stuff right now, it just don't seem right. A lot of things are off, and they're definitely trying to get us into World War III. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind there. You know what I mean? That's where we're heading. I've been telling you that for the last couple of years to get ready, that this is where we're heading. I mean, you see every major headline. It's all about massive emergency oil release to calm global markets. They're trying to collapse everything. That was the start of the whole Rona situation. U.S. deploys Marines as war with Iran intensifies. 2,500 Marines and naval assets to Middle East as Americans and Israeli forces continue large-scale strike on Iran. Iranian attack. And then they're going to blame it. They already have. They say Iran started it, right? How do we know that? How do I know Iran started it? Yeah, I want to, because you guys told me. Well, you guys are the same people that told me that they were beheading people, and then we found out they were fake videos. I mean, you guys lie a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lie a lot. So what are we supposed to do? Just believe you? I mean, it don't make sense. What do you guys think? Do you believe the narrative that they're pushing, or what do you think is going on in the Middle East? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that in the comments. Hey, my Cherie, how you doing, sweetheart? My phone is gonna die. Sorry, missed you, Tommy. It's okay. Always the next time. Me and Donut will be doing some videos in a minute. Sulfur tornado 666 and reverse satanic. Sulfur tornado, interesting. Sulfur, and I pronounced that right. Wrong. It's Oklahoma. Damn. So the name of the location in Oklahoma is 666, the tornado. Sorry, this shit is so little I can barely read it. Can I make that bigger? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Now I can read it. That's what I'm talking about. Planet reset. All them wars are lies. I agree. Do you think anything's going on over there? Or it's just all staged? Knowledge is my power 999. I like that name, just like name. No, Israel wants to be in charge, Middle East. We'll never trust anything they say after years of lies. Yeah, no, we won't. We need a whole reset anyways. I mean, this whole government is so messed up. You know what I mean, guys? It really is. It's completely messed up. I think it's the whole thing staged myself. That's my personal opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, but that's what I think. So I just think it's all staged because we see all the predictive programming in the movies. Like that series that came out, what was it called? Oh shit. The one with the bees, guys. Remember we decoded this one with the teacher, and this was right around the time when they were saying all the bees were dying, the stories about all the bees dying, and then we had that show go trend on Netflix. I can't remember the name of the damn show, but the first thing she showed in the beginning of the show was the freaking robo bees in the classroom. And the whole classroom was just full of bees everywhere. I mean, they were everywhere. And what does the bee represent? It represents the Merovingian bloodline. The mix, they want to take the bloodline of Jesus Christ and mix it with the bloodline of Cain. And this is what these psychos believe will birth this antichrist bloodline, you know, out of this union. But yeah, I mean, they got shit that can spy on us, all kinds of shit, guys. And I'll have to try to remember what that movie was to let you guys know. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was only for like a week that it was kind of hot, and then it fizzled out. But it was decent. It was a series. It was a decent series. Damn, I don't know why it's striking me. And as far as this third strand DNA, guys, just look at all the times they've promoted it. How many times have they showed us in our face on Time Magazine that they're going to manipulate the genome? Oh, the same thing they did before when God did not like that too much, did he? So, you know, pretty soon you're going to see me out here surfing my ass on a surfboard. Because them are my two superhero archetypes right there surfing together. Superman and Silver Surfer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just getting really crazy out here. And I want to come on and just talk to you guys and see what you guys think about what's going on. I know you guys miss me and haven't heard from me in a while, personally, just one-on-one. You know, I've been doing a lot of videos with my pops and honey, and trying to help them get everything going with this new higher vibrational community that we started. And for any of you that don't know what that is, it's stepintoyourpower.com. The link's in the description. Right up here is the QR code. You can scan it, join for free. It's an amazing community, honestly. It's kind of like a social media platform, but for people like us, you know, free thinkers, but positive stuff, not getting into the negative part of it, looking at more of the positive aspect, because we can't just look at the negative shit for the rest of our life, guys. You know what I mean? Eventually, we got to evolve. And that's why we built this page over here, stepintoyourpower.com. And you have your own little page on it. So like me, look, I got my own little page. If you click on this girl, let's use her as an example. Angela, shout out to Angela. See, she has her own page. You could recognize her, give her a badge if you want to. And it's all free, guys. And you'll see these people over, that's my dad, my pops. Von's over here making his necklaces and stuff, which he made me one. I'm wearing it right now. Amazing, this guy. And making jewelry. He made me the piece I wear on my neck that I showed you guys. Is phenomenal. But tons of new people joining. I mean, we got almost 10,000 people over here now. And this whole part is 100% free. Yeah, there is a part you can join a membership down here if you want to join the Ascension Mastery membership. You can. It's less than $1 a day. That link's down there too. But this is where I've been, guys, over here building this community. And like I just did this post last night for people on the angel numbers we're seeing and what different angel numbers mean. You know what I mean? And you could go to my profile, see all my different posts, see my activity. It's pretty cool. I actually like it, man, because there's no negative people. Like all these damn Facebook and Twitter and wait, I didn't want to do that. I want to see my bookmarks. How do I do that so I can show the people? I don't know. I forget. I forget how to do it, guys. Oh man, it sucks. But anyways, check it out. It really is an amazing platform. I think you guys will really get a lot out of it. And then if you want one of them decodes that I do, that's over here on truthfultv.com. Right here. You just click on this, boom, and it's done through PayPal, but you can pay with your debit card. They just offer a secure checkout. And make sure you put all your info down there. It tells you what I need. 5 to 11 days, you get your decode right in your email. So that's just like I break down these events. You have a source code to your name, just like Trump does, just like I do. And it tells you a lot about yourself. It can get into whether you got the 12-strand DNA or not. Oh, shit, I thought I had one of them open. I was going to show you a full decode done. Well, next live we do, because I'm going to start doing these 17-minute ones, which we went over on today a lot. I think we need to do them a lot more. I didn't even show the community, did I? I was just talking. Didn't even add it to the stage. Right here, guys. This is what I was trying to show you as I just talked and forgot to add it. But yeah, over here, step into your power. You join, 100% free. Like I said, see all these different. It's just like your Facebook page. You got your own profile. People can follow you. They cannot follow you. You see who's in your local community. It's so awesome. And it's all about positivity. So that's stepintoyourpower.com. Them links are down below. And like I said, yes, there is a part you can join if you want to take it to the next step, the Ascension Mastery. And then the decodes I do are over on truthfultv.com. And see, I even got a link there to join that community from Truthful TV. So that's the most important thing that I've been doing, guys. Really working on that because I think it's so important. And when you click on that, see right here is what I was showing you. If you want your own personal decode to find out your role, find out your superhero archetype, your source code, so you know what synchronicities to look out for, you can book that through the link in the description. And I just use PayPal because they offer a secure checkout, but you can pay any of them ways and you just put your info down here and then boom, it tells you the time frame and all that. But that's all. That's what I was trying to show you before it went out. Sorry about that. Let me remove that. Okay, now I want to see the comments normal size because I cannot read this as I'm blind. So I could talk to my people a little bit. How do I do this? Comments. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I can see you guys better. Chemtrails, nanotechnology. Have you seen a lot of chemtrails lately, Henry? I definitely have seen an increase here in Ohio. It's weird. We didn't have none for like a couple weeks, and I started getting excited. And then they came back when the weather hit real bad. Very strange. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Shout out to Pennsylvania. Sulfur tornado 666 in reverse 810. Damn. And you know what's so crazy? Guys, for you that's been watching me, did I not tell you to watch out for Oklahoma? In the comments, did I not tell y'all to watch out for Oklahoma? Because it was all in the series with Sylvester Stallone. Remember where he got out of prison and he was a mafia boss in New York, and then he went out to Oklahoma. And so whenever you see a series that goes viral and they make sure you know the location, or a movie where they keep making sure you know where it's at, right? You're usually going to see a major staged event in that area. And I told the people back when that season first came out, I guarantee we're going to see an event in Oklahoma, and it just got wiped out with tornado after tornado after tornado. And I know that's, it's a high tornado area through there, but damn, I mean, we had a record number, and what was that one called? The one with Sylvester Stallone, that he's out there in it. Yes, it is predictive program. That's exactly what it is, brother. Yeah, I know. I try to tell people they don't listen though, bro. They just don't listen. What's the name? You guys remember that one? Let me look it up, because it's actually a good series, guys. Oh, and I got some new. Okay, how do I do this without getting myself in trouble? Hold on, what does this person say? The movie Disclosure Day in June of this year about aliens. What movie was that? Remind me again. Freedom. And then I want to show you guys. Now, listen, I can't say what. This is just be smart. I'm going to show you something and look around at the screen, because we're on YouTube. And this is maybe where you could catch a movie. But just make sure you have a firewall or use the Brave search engine on your phone. So let me add this to the screen. Okay. Over here. Bam. Now you guys look around. Look around. Okay. See, I don't get pop-ups, but I got firewalls on my computer, and you have to actually have the Brave search engine download. But if I didn't have a firewall and I'd try to click on one of these, you get a stupid pop-up. It'd take you forever to click on it. But this one's a brand new one that just came out. This is the new one, The Bride. I watched that. Black goo. Oh, guess how they make The Bride, guys? In Resurrector with black goo. They I swear to God, they freaking put the black goo into her. And that's why the Bride of Frankenstein has that black stuff all over her mouth. She has the allergic reaction to the damn black goo and coughs it up after she becomes alive. Crazy. It was probably the best Frankenstein that I've seen done. And then I guess they did the Silent Hill one. I can't really remember the first one though. I want to watch Dracula. The new Dracula just came out too, but I can't find it on none of the sites. It's just like a fake copy of it. You know what I mean? They had it on this one, but it wasn't the real. This sucks. They keep blowing this up. It's terrible. War Machine, I watch it. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. But a good one, definitely for you guys to check out. This one. And Greenland 2's out, guys. Why'd I cry? I did cry like a little bitch when it's sad though. If you're a dad and you have a son and you watch this, I don't know how you can't get emotional, bro. Like for real. So Greenland 1 was a movie about these global cataclysms where this large asteroid that it looked like a winged planet. Now that's how they described Nibiru, which is supposed to be on an elliptical orbit with our sun that comes around every 3,600 years. And that's what caused these global cataclysms. Now, I don't believe that, because I don't think there's no planet on no damn elliptical orbit. But I do believe these events happen. I just think they're engineered to happen. Now, some people say, yeah, by God. Well, either way, we can argue it's an advanced race from inner Earth with super advanced technology, or it's an advanced guy named God. Either way, they're still happening. You know what I mean? But that Greenland was really good. I don't want to spoil it for you. The end is it's hard to watch the end. It makes me tear up almost thinking about it. And I'll never cry at a movie, but I think it was just the father and son thing that got me. My son, Carmine, my oldest boy, he just bought his first crib, $190,000. I was so proud of him. And you know, man, I remember the day he popped out of his mom. 19 years later, now he's buying cribs, and whew, they grow up fast, you know? They do. They grow up really fast, man. But yeah, this site, definitely check it out, and do not waste your time on this, I promise. Terriblest movie I ever seen in my life. Let me see if there's any more. Oh, this one, guys, this is the one I was telling you about. We gotta plan a live event for Rumble only that we watch this together so we can decode it live. You guys want to do that? We could tomorrow I got the dentist. I got my last surgery tomorrow, and then we could probably do it Wednesday or Thursday if you guys want to. Well, it's so good. And watch it ahead of time. You could watch it on normal TV. It's on TV now. You'll just have to look it up. War of the Worlds. Make sure you put with Ice Cube, because a million different War of the Worlds will come up. This one has the whole elite's secret plan in it. And he's working for the government. In this movie, he's working for the government to shut down truth seekers like us. He thinks they're all bad. They're just conspiracy theorists. So he's like shutting them down and shit. Then he finds out the people he's working for are actually the bad ones. And he's like this super hacker. So it's really, really good. It gets into some fascinating things. But that's what I got for y'all today. Check that out. I love y'all. I miss you guys. Vampire's Lifeline. Red Cross. It might be the Vampire's Lifeline. You know, reptilians, vampires, they got the same gematria. Look it up. Reptilian, vampires, both equal 30. It might be the same entity, my brother Henry. That's what I've been thinking for years. Bathory, she killed all of her maidens and bathed in their blood, remember? Like, who does shit like that? You don't see normal middle class poor people doing weird shit like that. I've never been over to anybody's house and, you know, seen them. But these rich people, I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. They just do the weirdest shit. So I think once you get so far gone like that, and in the inbreeding that's going on, they get some serious issues. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. But yeah, I love you too, man. And I hope to see you guys over on Step Into Your Power. Come join us. Amazing, high vibrational platform. I know that ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But when you are ready, I'd love to see you guys over there. And again, all the links are in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Truthful out.
You were born into a simulation, but what if I told you not everyone's real? Most people are non-player characters, soulless background code, controlled by archons, the interdimensional parasites worshipped by the elite. But if you've got a soul, you're a first-player character, and your name holds the source code to this reality. With just $35, you can unlock your exclusive $62 decode for a limited time. You'll get your full gematria breakdown, your superhero archetype, your inner god or goddess energy, your 12-strand angelic DNA analysis, astrology, life path number, spirit animal, and power color. The name you were born with was the key, not your married name, ladies, your original code. Book now on TruthfulTV.com. Reality is a code. Are you the glitch or the program?